Hey everyone, it's Nathas. We're going to try this again because I was having some technical difficulties with Twitch. But tonight I will be hosting a bronze event on either Tabletop Simulator or on the SolForge Fusion Alpha client. So the beta client actually, because the beta came out today. And I know a lot of people are really excited to get that going. So on today's bronze event, participants will have the ability to choose whether or not they're going to play with their opponent on Tabletop Simulator or on the Alpha client. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be getting started in probably about, I'd say, 5 to 10 minutes. Because I know, especially if people are playing on the client, there will be a little bit of upkeep at the beginning of the event. So I'm going to get back into Discord and we'll get started soon. All right. People are starting to show up.
Curious, Nathas, are you going to go through on how to add what we have to do to add people to be able to play them on the app?
So if people do want to do, because so as people are arriving, so anyone who wants to play their games on the client today will be allowed to, as long as their opponent also agrees. And I'll, at the beginning of the event, walk through how to do like the whole friend code, get somebody onto your friends list, and doing a match in case anyone wants to do that. And again, it's completely optional. There's no pressure to do so. But the one thing I will say is there are some bugs on the beta still. So there is a chance that, like, if you're playing and you encounter a bug, you're just gonna kind of have to deal with the results, I guess is the best way to put it. But again, this is not like a very high stakes event, so there's literally nothing that's that's on the line here except for just having fun. So I don't think it really matters at the end of the day. But I'll go through everything and once the event starts.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Oh man, I couldn't hear. I don't know. Something was weird.
Oh no.
Everyone's trying to get their sound working tonight.
Oh, I know. There must be something in the air.
Yeah, my wireless headset didn't update, and then it wasn't working when I opened up the game earlier, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Oh no. We got almost everybody. But I'll start reaching out in a few minutes if people don't all show up. But has everyone here tried the beta so far? What are people thinking who haven't played it yet?
I did the tutorial so far. I didn't have time to do much else yet. So,
What are your thoughts?
I'm good so far. I mean, I'm worried about some of the bugs impacting play, but we'll see how that goes, I guess.
I will say there's not too many. It's like certain cards, but like as they go, they're working on fixing a lot of stuff. So I would say worst case, the undo button is your friend. Very rarely there will be situations where it'll kind of happen during combat or something like that you can't undo. But overall, like they've made such good progress on this, and it's playing really well.
I'm kind of curious what the big difference is between this client and their original SolForge client, because the original client I felt ran pretty well, so I don't know.
I think it's just programming all this stuff in, because it's just there's a lot of card interactions and a lot of like secondary abilities on cards that they just have to work through. So that plus prepping for matchmaking and then prepping for set 3, because even though set 3 is not out yet, they've been obviously testing with set 3 and getting that into the app as well, because that's coming in a couple months. So I think it's just a lot of work that's going into it. So there's just a laundry list of things that they're working on fixing, but they are doing a really good job getting stuff fixed.
Good. Really excited for it.
Yeah. 7. All right, we got 7 so far. Let's see who we're missing. And
Well, I wondered if some people weren't gonna
so it looks
stay
like
and play on the other.
we are missing Church and Carly. So I'll message both of them. I think Carly is Rakdos Unleashed, correct? If anyone knows. Oh, no, I think it says it on... I think she put it on... Yes, she did. All right, great. So I'm going to message her now. All right, so Church is playing. All right, I'm getting a bunch of messages back, so we should be... Ooh.
Sam, you sound different. Did you get a new mic?
I did. Yeah, I got a new mic about a week or so ago.
Sounding good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was one of those things where Cardboard New messaged me. It was like, oh, heavy breathing stream or something like that. And I was like, oh, gosh, I need to get a mic. All right, so I need to send a link to the Discord, and then Church is getting everything up now, so we should be good in a few minutes.
Is it a boom mic? It does a really good job with your bass.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a boom. It's like a... What's it called? It's like one of those blue Yetis.
Oh, yeah. It's the Yeti. Yeah. Cool.
I had some GameStop points that were going to expire because I did not want to renew my pro membership. And I was like, all right, what can I buy with these? Or what can I like discount with these? So that's what I went for. But I've liked it a lot. And I definitely do not hear my breathing as much as well when I when I'm talking. So it's great. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just waiting on Church, who's booting up now. Let me make sure no one joined last minute. No, they did not. So I'll kind of start talking through, because I know Church has played in a lot of these events before. So first of all, happy beta day, everybody. So this has definitely been very exciting to see people getting in. So today's bronze event, even though we have 9 people, is still going to be limited to 3 rounds. So what will be special about tonight is, even though the event is listed for Tabletop Simulator, if you and your opponent both want to play on the client, you are welcome to do so. The only thing is that there are still some bugs because it's still a beta. But as long as you're willing to accept the results of the game if something happens, because like, for example, Rumble Spark and other soul binds do not reflip and things like that. So there are a few things that they're still working through fixing. People are totally welcome to play on the client, but that is your game if you decide to play. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. At the beginning of the event, I will go through the process of adding somebody if that's something that you want to do. But again, there's no pressure to play on the client today. It's if you and your opponent both want to do it and you both have access, you are totally welcome to. So for today's event, it will be 3 rounds. It'll be 50 minutes a round. If you are playing on the client, I guess there's no opportunity for judge questions. But if you are playing on Tabletop Simulator for your game, if you have any questions, just jump into my table and say, hey, I got a question, and I'll answer your question. Rounds will be 50 minutes. If in the client with the timer and everything, it kind of goes back and forth, it doesn't actually keep like time like you normally would. you are bound by the round timer that's on the client. Other than that, it's a bronze event. Make sure you play the same deck each round. Especially, it's harder to validate in the client itself if you decide to play that way. But overall, yeah. Anybody have any questions before we get started tonight?
I got a quick one because I don't know exactly how to connect with someone on the client.
So,
I guess.
So that's what I'm going to go a bit through for people who want to do
Okay,
it.
cool.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen on Discord. So let's see. There we go. And I'm going to go live there. So if you click into the voice chat hangout and click on my screen, you could see my screen here. So basically what you're going to do. Oops. Wrong thing. So when you have a friend, you're going to go to your friend battle and it'll be off your Steam friends. So the way that you actually add somebody to the client is by adding them directly on Steam. So to do so, you're going to go to your Steam. So I'm going to open that separately. I don't think I shared my screen. I shared my client. So hold on, let me reshare my screen as my window.
I think I'm getting there.
Wrong window. Wrong window. Okay, here we go. All right, so when you go to your Steam account, you go to Friends at the top, and you go to Add a Friend. When you do that, it's going to give you your friend code. So it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-digit number. So you're basically going to copy this number, and you're going to paste it to your opponent on Discord. And then you're going to send that over. One of you two. Both people don't have to do it. So if you want to be the one person who sends it over, the other person will go to this page and paste it in to enter a friend code. At that point, that person will show up on your list. So then what you do is you add them to your friends code, you add them to Steam, and then when you go back on your client, it's going to show that the player is online on Steam. So then from there, you hit the refresh button to make sure that you are actually live, and then you go through and you challenge your opponent by clicking on them and then say challenge friend. So one person clicks challenge, and then it will automatically bring you into the game where you select your deck, and then you get to actually do the game. Oh, this is interesting though. So, Nate, are you actually on right now, or are you off? Because I see you're.
I am not.
Okay,
on.
good. I was panicking.
I'm in tabletop.
I was panicking for a second because I was like, "Oh no, it does not show you green." So yeah. So basically, if you want to play on the client, that's what you do: is you add the friend code, you send it over Discord, and then you send somebody an invite by clicking on their name and then challenging them. So does that make sense? Does anybody have any questions? And I guess then during this first round, what I'll do is I'll add an extra 5 minutes for people who would like to play on the client. That way we just have a little extra time for people to get comfortable challenging anybody in the actual client.
So we have to get Steam up first.
Yeah, you basically have to have Steam open in order to do so. But when you're going through it, if you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a message and I could walk you through it.
Okay, yeah. What was the first thing you did?
So I'll go through it one more time, and then if you have any questions during the actual event, I'll also just happily jump into your room and get you started. But you basically go onto your Steam, and then you click on Friends, and then click Add a Friend, and then it'll bring you over to your friend code. So right now I actually have a pending invite. that was slick copying that over. All right, so now I could accept it. So this is actually perfect. So now I have a new invite that I accepted. Now I could go to play. I could go to friend battle. I could hit refresh. And now Solimar, who is one of the participants tonight, I could click through and challenge them. So if I hit challenge, it'll wait for them to respond, and then we could get into a game. But I'm going to cancel that for now. So
I just type in one of your guys' little names there on the thing.
So you do the friend code, and I'll walk you through it when you have your match. That way we could kind of make sure I'll walk you through step by step, and make it nice and easy.
Because I was playing on the client, so I've been playing on it today a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And once again, just for anybody participating, there's no pressure to play on the client. It's something where if you and your opponent both want to do it, it's totally welcome. But no pressure. If anyone wants to play on Tabletop Simulator, then just play the game there, and because that's where the event was originally scheduled for. But with the client coming out today, I just want to give people an opportunity to get more games in on it. So, does anyone else have any questions before we get started?
Nathas, if you play on the client, do not upgrade your Scipient experimentation.
Oh, I know.
Submitted a bug, it doesn't work.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that I've noticed as well. I agree. I found that out, I think it was like last night. All right, any other questions?
Yeah, I better just do tabletop.
You sure? Because again, I'm very happy to walk you through if you have any questions on setting it up. But at the end of the day, also, if you finish your game early, you're welcome to sit with your opponent and play a game on the client for fun afterwards as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
If you're at all frustrated by bugs, I would recommend doing tabletop. Just because, in testing there's things like it doubles armor grant. So if you're you know yourself, and I would recommend using tabletop for today if you have any concerns about competitiveness.
Yeah, I better.
All right, so I'm going back. So we have 9 people. Everybody's checked in. So I'm going to start the event. I'm also going to stop sharing on Discord real quick. All right. Okay, so the pairings are up. I'm going to start the round timer once everyone is in their rooms. But we have me versus Todd at table 1, Nate versus Kate at table 2, Carly versus Isaac at table 3, Thomas versus Bill at table 4, and then Jerch has the bye. If anybody has any questions about trying to get matchmaked on the client, just jump into my room and I'll walk you through it. Otherwise, just go to whatever voice chat room you have for your table, and I'll put an extra 5 minutes on the clock. So good luck, everybody.
Friendship table!
Woo! Okay. Well, I guess I'm with you, Sam. So.
Ooh. Sorry, Todd, I heard you were talking as I went into the other table. Sorry, what were you saying?
What number? We'll just go to our number.
Yeah, so
and that's fine.
We're table 1.
We're table 1. There we go.
All right. So would you prefer to...
if you want to walk me through it, you can. That's fine.
It's up to you.
I can try.
Would you prefer to play on the client, or would you prefer...
I'm on Steam. The client's nice because I don't have to remember as many things, and I usually forget stuff. So,
all right. So what I'm going to do, so if you go to Steam, you click on
there.
Friends.
Yep, I'm there.
Now, does it show your friend code?
Yes.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to message you mine. So what you do is now you just copy this, and then you paste it into where it says enter a friend code.
Well, I'm going to type it in. Oh, shoot. 410. Shoot. Can you do it one more time?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
410-159-368. Okay. Got it. There it is. Send invite.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
So I should get one.
All right.
Got it. Perfect. So
now what do I do?
So now open up the client.
Oh.
If you don't have it open yet.
Well, I did, but I was trying to do all this other stuff, and then it wants me to sign in for something, and I'm like I'm already signed in, but okay. Anyhow, I got to. You can do that right from Steam, right? Yep. Somewhere.
Exactly.
Go to library and hit play. All right.
So let me know when you have that open.
Okay. Yep. It's almost there.
Let me make sure. All right, everyone's in their rooms. So I'm just going to send out the message about...
I mean, I played like 5 or 6 games. I did a couple of the campaign things. So, I mean, at least I got familiar with it.
Awesome.
So I
Yeah.
definitely, and it seemed to work mostly. I there was one glitch at one point against one of my opponents where it just didn't add one attack to something that it should have.
No, I get it for sure, and we'll make it work.
So then we hit play,
So
right?
yep, now you go into no, you go to friend battle.
Friend battle. Okay, it's black. It's not. Let me. I should change deck first of all, right?
Yes.
To the one that I'm using.
That is correct.
I think it's this one. Okay, there it is. Confirm. Working. Okay.
Now,
And
do you see a
I don't
screen
know
that
why
says
I
friend
can't.
battle?
Yeah, but I can't click on it. It's
All right,
black.
don't worry. So now when I hit challenge friend, do you get any notification come up? It might be on Steam.
I have to switch back to Steam here. Shoot, the Steam is like not normal here for some reason. It's like the original Steam instead of.
No worries. Do you want to just go on the client, or do you just want to go on Tabletop Simulator? If it makes it easier, it's up to you.
Why is it saying I need to install it now when I was just on here? It shouldn't be, or log in. All I need to do is log in. That's it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem. And for anyone watching on the stream, so this is a new beta that we have for SolForge Fusion. So the client's brand new for a lot of people. I've been playing on the alpha, which is why I kind of a little more comfortable on it. But this got released today, so we're doing a tournament with the option to play on the client. So that's kind of why we're doing a little bit of troubleshooting at the moment.
Okay. I don't know why this is not working.
No worries. So would you prefer to just jump on Tabletop Simulator?
I should. We should. Yep. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Too bad. Too bad. Dang it.
Don't worry. There's a lot of opportunity to play.
Yeah, I was trying to get it, and you were having to help me. And I was logged. I hit play, but then it logged me out and wants me to log back in for some reason, and it won't do it. PLAY. Yeah, we'll just have to go for everything here. Oh my gosh, it says failed. What? It was lowercase play?
Say it again?
Lowercase play?
What about it? I just made a room under Nathas, and the password's going to be 123.
123. Okay. I think I tried to join the other guys.
Probably.
The Puffin Man, I think.
Perfect. All right. So we are in the room.
There we go.
Good stuff. All right. I will bring up my list.
Yeah, I'll get mine here. There it is. There we go. Except I can't see my own stuff or yours. That's what's frustrating.
What do you mean?
But the white cards.
Oh, it's probably just the Forgeborn, correct?
It is,
right,
yes.
so
it's just both Forgeborns.
I'll send
I
you
can't
a
even.
message with my
I'm not
list.
using the blue one, so I'll be using the green one.
Yeah, so I could see that at least. So I could see yours.
You can see mine, but I can't see yours.
So I just sent you a link with my deck list, and it is the purple one that I'm using.
Okay. Got it.
All right. Good luck.
Okay, yeah, ditto. Yep. Oh man, it's bringing up mine. Why does it do that? Let's see. So you sent that in what?
Discord.
Discord. Yeah, let me get that. I'm in Discord. All right. Message under messages. Okay, there it is. Thank you.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
All right. We'll get struggle through this. Sorry, I will struggle through this.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, thanks.
It's all about having fun tonight.
Yep. Okay.
Nice. Is that it?
Yeah, we might have similar decks.
All right. So what I'll do is I'm going to play a Steadfast Walker. We'll give your Steel Eye Researcher -2/-2.
Okay.
And then 2.
Okay, I will play Summoning Council.
Mhm.
Oh, it's a 1/3. Does it do anything else? Sorry, sometimes I ask
Nope.
these
It
questions.
just has deploy, give a creature -2/-2.
Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna play them over here then.
Yep.
And then. Okay.
All right. Got it?
I passed you.
We will probably this. Yeah, I'm gonna go Cutthroat Fiend. So when this is destroyed, I give one of my creatures +2/+2, and then it has deploy. I may destroy another one of my creatures, destroy a creature of the same level. So I'm gonna destroy the Steadfast Walker to destroy your Steel Eye Researcher.
Oh man, that's good.
And that'll be it. So then I'll take 4.
All right. Yeah, I've got one of those Cutthroat. It's Apparition though.
Oh yeah.
Fiend.
No, Cutthroat's a very interesting ability for sure. So I'm gonna play a Stout Drone. So it's got stealth, and when this damages a player, upgrade a card in your hand and then discard it. And then 2.
Okay. And I'm off Forge.
That is correct.
Yep. Three. Oh. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a Ghoulish Breaker. So this has 2 deploy abilities. 1, deploy, give another one of my creatures +3 attack. I'll give that
And
to the
upgrade.
drone. Then I may upgrade a level 1 card in my discard pile. So let's upgrade Commanding Shambler. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna upgrade Tech Upgrade.
Yeah.
So Shambler's still here. That's back over in the. That's why. I almost put that in the wrong pile. All right. So we got the Shamblers 2 and 3. We're gonna upgrade Tech Upgrade. And then 2.
This is a 3/1.
3/1.
And that's a 4. When this is destroyed, yeah. Hmm. Uh, guess I'll just do Shroud Horn.
Mhm.
And I'm not going to yeah, I'm not gonna do it,
All right.
I guess. Yeah.
All right. So here, these two will trade.
Yep.
I'm going to take 2. You'll take 4 because of
Okay.
stealth.
Yep.
These two will trade. And then we
And you get
got
to give it
2 abilities.
2,
So when
2.
this is destroyed, this will get +2/+2, and I could upgrade a card in my hand and discard it. I'm going to upgrade a from this. The upgrade is from the drone.
Oh, the drone.
So I'm going to
Oh
upgrade
yeah.
Scythian
Yep.
Experimentation. So this has, if
Mhm.
this is upgraded, I may play a Gizmo. So when I
Oh,
upgrade
nice. Yeah.
this, I get to play a Gizmo, which I'm going to put. I'm going to be off Forge. So I'm going to put it here.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. I'll activate play Gizmo
Nice.
and yeah, I don't know if you taught me that or somebody.
Oh, to do Drix right away.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
No,
yeah.
it's smart.
And I'm gonna play Warmonger mod and play another Gizmo.
Nice.
See, Steel-Eyed Researcher would have been really good.
Oh, I know. I'm very glad that I destroyed it when I could.
Yeah, that's gonna just keep happening too. It seems like.
Is that it?
Yeah, I passed you.
All right. So what I will do is I'm going to replace my Gizmo with a Drix. So this is we got +2/+2. Then I'm going to activate, and we're going to make a Gizmo, which I will drop here. And then 2.
Yeah. Okay. Well. So I am going to replace that Gizmo
Nice.
and have this guy battle that guy.
Yep. All right.
And I passed you.
Yeah, I feel like I'll regret it if I don't. So I'm going to play an Armored Necromancer. So I'm going to activate to upgrade a level 1 card in my discard pile.
Got a lot of upgrades. It's going to be bad for me later.
I do have a lot of cards with upgrade. This time,
Wow.
I will upgrade. I'll upgrade that Shambler. All right. That's what I got. So I'm going to be taking 6.
Yep.
This will take 1. This will take 2 on the armor and kill your Gizmo. And then yours will take 3 and mine will take 4. All right.
Okay, cool.
I guess we'll start by activate Drix to make a Gizmo. And then we're going to replace that Gizmo with a Stout Drone. This is gonna get +2, +2.
Oh my gosh. Do you have 2 drones?
Well, this one is just the level 2 of it. But yeah, I guess there's 2 on the board, which is very nice. And then I will pass.
I'll put the one guy in the back.
Yeah, that's not bad. And then this gets 2
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah, 2 armor. Yeah, it's got 2 armor. I know it's better if you just put it on there, everybody can see it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, you just don't see it. So, I mean, it's just, it's just, that's the way it is.
So
Yep.
now the question is, so I'm okay with that happening. Okay with these. So I think I'm gonna start by activate my Forgeborn ability to destroy a level 1 creature. So I will destroy a regenerating hunter.
Oh man, is that what it is? I can't
Oh,
see
I'm so
it. What
sorry.
was?
Okay, so
That's
yours.
all right. No,
Yeah, so it's
I
on the link that I
forget.
sent you. So,
Yeah, I know it is. It's on my phone. I'm sure it's on my phone right now.
yeah. So the level 2
It
is
goes
Death Touch,
for
destroy
what?
a level 1 creature. The level 3 is deal 6 damage to a creature, you gain 6 life. And
Yeah,
then
that's good.
the level 4 is Soul Siphon. So yeah, I'll activate my ability to kill your 6/9.
Yeah.
And then I feel like this is probably the best thing to do. I'm gonna play a Ghoulish Breaker. So deploy, give another one of my creatures +5 attack. And then upgrade a card in my discard pile, which I don't have anything that I could upgrade. Or they're both level 3. So then I will pass.
Okay. You gave the 5x to this guy, the
Yeah.
stealth. Yeah, that's where this deck doesn't have the aggressive creatures. And, it's just a trade off, right? It's like, I got a couple stealth also, but not aggressive. So that's going to be bad. Hmm. 9.
But I guess the bright side is every other turn you could definitely block them. It's just the turns where I'm on Forge, the stealth makes it tough.
Well, if you get them too,
Yeah.
that's really, really important. If you happen to get them when you are on Forge, that's also very fortunate.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I'm the same way. I got Bill this way the other night. I'm like, man, I had like 4 stealth creatures. He didn't have anything. I'm like, well,
Oh,
sorry,
no.
It's the way it is.
For sure.
Okay, I'll play 5 attack, 6 attack. That's in the back because I put it there in the back. Okay, I will play over here. And we'll just have this guy. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Really, even if I have anybody battle, I can't have it battle. I have to have someone else battle. So, I probably forgot to regenerate my guy too.
Oh, so
Yep, because I always do that.
your guy never took damage. So it dealt damage
Oh,
to me
okay,
and then
that's
I
right.
killed it. But I'll also keep an eye
That's
on
good.
that for you.
Okay, this guy's. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'll just battle these guys,
So yours will
and
take
so I
1
lose
damage
1.
and this will die. Oop,
Yeah,
what just happened
and
there?
then that's it.
That's weird.
And then that's
There we go.
it.
All right. So then we go to damage. So these two will trade. This is in the back. This is in the back. You'll take 9. And then your thing will take 5. Mine will die. So it's going to take 5, go to 3, and then it's going to gain 3, go back to 6. And then I also get to upgrade a card in my hand and discard it, which will be a Cersei's Call.
Okay. And you've used your forge board, and I haven't.
That is correct.
All right. Hmm.
Oh, nice.
Mm, I don't know as far as this goes. Better stick it in front of that one.
All right.
I pass.
I will play a Steadfast Walker. When it enters, I could give an enemy creature -4/-4. I will do that to Drix.
Yeah.
And then 2.
Yeah. 2/2. Well, replace War Machine. So he gets 4 for doing that. Then he gets 2 for doing the replace, and then he gets 2 more for that, right?
Yeah, so it's going to get +4, +8/+4. Perfect. Well, not perfect for me, but that is what it is. No, that's a big.
2 gets
Yep.
goes
No,
to
it's perfect. Yep.
6,
No, it's
and then
correct.
it goes. Wait, it goes to 6, and then it goes to 8, then to 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's correct.
Yeah.
My stout drone is real sad now. All right. So what?
Well, he got 2 of them.
That is true. That's actually a very good point. Is that it, by the way?
Cycle 2, turn 2. Yeah, I pass.
All right. So I'm going to play an Armored Necromancer. And then I will activate the Necromancer to upgrade a card in my discard pile. We're going to upgrade Cersei's Call.
Mm.
And then that's what I got. So I will take 5. This will take 9, and mine will take 10.
Yep.
You'll take 6.
Yep.
Mine will take 4 on the armor and 1 on the health, and then yours will take 2 and then 2. So yours will die.
Yeah, it doesn't it? Oh, it does. Yep.
And then yours will die here.
This one's dying too.
All right, and then when this dealt damage, I get to upgrade a card in my hand and discard it. That will be... It's actually a tough choice between these two. I think we're going to pick... This might be greedy. No, we'll pick the better move. We're going to pick a Rallying War Charger. And then...
Okay.
That's what I got.
All right.
All right, so we'll start by activate to upgrade a card. It will be the Rallying War Charger. Then I'm going to play... Oh, and this got +3 health, by the way.
Which one?
You're regenerating.
Oh, because he's low?
Yep.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks.
No problem. Then I'm going to play... I guess it's this. I'll play a Drix. And then I will pass.
Yep. Mm. Okay, so what do we got here? I'm off forge. That guy still got stealth. And he's a 7/8, and he's a 4/4. All right. So let's see here. Okay. All right. I'm almost there, man.
No
I
worries.
am. I'm almost there.
No problem at all.
Play him here.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna activate my ability and play 2 Wisp minions.
We'll get +6/+6.
Yeah. And I hope you don't have the one card.
All right, is that it?
That's that. I pass. Yep.
All right, so I think we're gonna have to play this. The question is, so we got that there, that there. I guess we want to prevent here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna play a tech upgrade. So I do have a scientist in play with Drix, so I get to choose 2 of these abilities. So the first thing I'm gonna
Yep.
do is deal 7 to the War Machine.
Bummer.
And the second thing I'm gonna do is give 7 armor to Drix.
Mm.
And then 2.
Okay. All right. What is that guy?
This one's a 9/6 with stealth, and this one is a 6/9 with stealth. Nice.
Yeah. One off. One off. But that's usually what it is. 3. They both have stealth. They both have stealth. They both have stealth. Yeah, now I don't have the guy that's blocking him. I can't get one there. Hmm. Actually. I don't. Darn. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, 3 health. I got one good card. That is not going to work. That is a possibility. That's probably the best play I have. I don't know. Oh, only if I can't do that one either. So, what is the best play? Probably this one. I'll play Forge Seal and do the same thing again with 2 Wisp minions. And we could just say I put it either of those 2 places.
Sounds good. And then you're gonna gain 3 life because you have a spirit in play.
And I do have a spirit in place. Yeah.
Good stuff.
So.
All right. So now we're gonna go. Is that it? By the way, before I.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do. Yep.
No worries. All right. So we'll start here.
So I get 15.
So yours will take.
I take 15.
Yes.
I just start with the hit points.
Makes
Sorry.
sense. Don't worry about it. All right. So you'll take 2 here. This will take
Yep.
5 on the armor. So you already did this. So yours is gonna take 4 and die. This will take 2 on the armor, and this will take 2. That's gonna die. So yours will get 3 health because it's below. It's decreased.
Yeah. Right.
And then I get to upgrade 2 cards because each drone has hit. So
Right.
one is going to be the Abyssal Necromancer, and the other is going to be a Discian Siphon.
Yeah, this next one's not going to be good.
All right, but you have a 18/18, which is going to be kind of scary. So I'm not looking forward to that.
It's not got breakthrough, and it's just, sitting there, one guy to block. It'll be easy this time.
Okay, and now my level 3 ability is Life Drain, so it's deal 6 to a creature. I gain 6 health.
Oh, yeah, good point. And mine is, I think it's Botanimate, basically.
Yeah, it's choose a level 1 or 2 enemy creature. The opponent replaces it with a Wisp.
Yeah, I could have used that last time.
Oh, I know. That would have been very nice the turn before.
Yeah, so which of these do I want to do, right? I mean, it's got to be this one. Or Drix, or, I mean, it could just be any of them, really, other than these two. Even though, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna do it to the stealth guy.
All right, so you're going to replace this with a Wisp?
Yep.
All
Yep,
right.
I'm gonna replace that with a wisp. Yep.
And then, just so you're aware, Drix's ability will trigger if that changes anything.
Oh, what?
So it does say when one of my creatures replaces a creature, give it +2/+2. So this will get +2/+2 just because it
Oh,
replaces.
can I wait to do that
Yeah,
for a second
100%.
then?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Okay, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I'll play because I was gonna play Warmonger mod, right, which lets me play a Gizmo?
Yep.
And mm, yeah, well, and then it makes me play a creature, right?
Yep.
And so I was gonna play the Batterhide and actually put Drix in the back.
Yeah, that works.
That's what my plan was. And then replace, because he didn't get the abilities this time.
That is true.
And this guy gets 2/2.
This one gets 3/3.
And this one gets 3/3 for the minion, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. 3. Did I do?
No, you did not add it yet.
Yeah. All right. Right, for the minion.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, there you go. That's my play to try to get back in it here.
Good stuff. This has 4 armor. No, I put the armor under your thing by mistake.
It's all right. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't put the armor on there. Yep.
All
Didn't
right.
put the armor.
So what we're gonna do?
Right, because he has that ability. His level 2 is once a place you create. Yeah. So it's not as good this turn for you.
No, definitely not. So what we're gonna do to start is I'm gonna replace my Wisp with a Cutthroat Fiend.
Nice.
So I will destroy my Armored Necromancer to destroy the Steel Eye Researcher.
I hate to see it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I saw that and I was just like, oh yes.
Man, I hate to see it.
And then,
but I mean, I did the thing too. So what do you do?
No, for sure. All right, and then to you.
Yeah. So instead of blocking that guy, I got to do something different, right? 2x. It'd have been way worse if I wouldn't have played Warmonger mod first, though. I think.
Oh, true.
2x, otherwise 2 health. 2x, 2 health. I'm gonna play this guy here.
Yeah. All right. So...
Yeah, take the 7 or more.
All right. So how are we gonna do this? So if I do that, this for that, and we do that. All right. So what we're gonna play to start is I'm gonna play a Ghoulish Breaker. So this deploy to give another one of my creatures
Next,
+8.
yeah.
My next level 3 card I play this turn is free. So I'm going to give this +8.
Yep. Okay.
And then my next level 3 card is free. I'm going to play a tech upgrade. So it is a scientist still, even though it doesn't have any abilities, it's still a scientist. So I get to do 2 of these. So I'm going to deal 10 damage to your War Tusk. And then I will upgrade 2 cards in my hand, which will be... Actually, yeah.
Yeah, you got a scientist. Yep.
And this. And then I'll activate my Forgeborn ability to deal 6 here. So it's 4 on the armor and 2 on the health.
Okay.
And I gain 6. And then...
Actually, that might be just 6 straight to the health.
Oh, no, it hits the armor first.
Okay.
But then that will be 21. So that should be enough to be lethal.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice. Good game.
Ooh, good game. No, that was a very, very solid deck that you were playing. Like, I think that it's just my engine kind of went off, so definitely helped.
Oh, yeah, the stealth guys for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do?
I was able to buff them with the
green
breaker.
Yeah, that's great because green and blue really don't have a lot of aggressive creatures. And I certainly don't in these. The only thing, no, I don't have anything that is aggressive in these two. So that's its limitation. And so then you get guys with stealth, and then that's it, I guess, huh?
No, for sure. And it actually looks like we
Yeah.
were the last game. So let's jump back into the
Okay,
main chat.
sure.
But
Yep.
thank you for the game. I had a ton
Sounds
of fun.
good. Yeah, it was good.
All right, good luck for the rest of the event.
You too.
All right, so it looks like everyone has the results submitted. So I'm just going to double check everyone's results. So, Cade, you won yours? Correct?
Yes.
Carly, you won yours?
Sorry, I'm muted. Yes, I did.
All right, Bill, you won yours?
Yes.
And then Jurch, you won yours?
I thought I was just doing a friendly, and then I got duped by Cardboard Newt. So I'm filing an official complaint. But yes, I still won.
I could drop them. I'm happy to drop Cardboard Newt.
No. I don't want to exclude anybody. I just want to file a complaint.
We should bring this complaint all the way up to the organized
I was going
play
to
for
say the director of OP might have to make a
OP
ruling
at
on this.
stoneblade.com.
Oh, so if anyone didn't notice, Cardboard Newt has joined during this round. So welcome. We have a round 10 now. So everyone's results are submitted. So I'm going to finalize this round, and then we'll do the next one. And I'm curious, before I start, did anyone play on the client, or did everyone do tabletop?
Tabletop.
Tabletop.
Nice.
Right. We tried.
I'm surprised I didn't get a bad message from Nathas asking for me to stop people from getting buys.
That's true. You're right. What have I done?
Normally you send me that message, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I just didn't think you were worth it today. Got him.
Wow.
All right.
Whoa.
Oh, I had to throw it. No, but honestly, I just
Got
forgot.
him.
All right. So the round 2 is up. So we have me versus Kate at table 1. We have Carly versus Bill at table 2. We have Jurch versus Thomas at table 3. We have Cardboard Newt versus Nate at table 4. Then we have Todd versus Isaac at table 5. Good luck, everyone. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing today?
Pretty good. Just playing a little campaign on the client.
Nice. How are you liking it so far?
It's good. A couple of bugs, but nothing too crazy.
Do you want to do Tabletop Simulator client? What's your thoughts?
Let's do tabletop if...
Yeah, that works for me.
I prefer tabletop.
Did you make a game, or do you want me to make one?
I have one, and the password's 1234.
Sounds good. I'm just doing all the round start stuff.
What'd you bring today?
I brought a fun list today. We know it's
Ghoulish
fun because it's
Breaker is
got
kind of
a
fun.
loin.
Yeah. Ghoulish Breaker is also fun. And an extra. Alright, alright.
Nice. All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right.
All right, and I am on Forge. Double checking what we got here. All right. This is an interesting decision to have to make for turn 1. I think I want to upgrade this card. We're going to go group meal.
Okay.
And then 2.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Taunting Inventor and slide this nerd over here and make his.
Nice.
Go ahead.
We will do Cersei's Call.
Okay.
Question is, do I want to make you take 6 or do I want to force you to have to replace? I think I'm fine with this placement and I'll pass.
Okay. We'll go Drick as well.
Sounds good.
3. No Sonic Burst, right? What? Steel Eye Gizmo. Over to you.
I will. How do I want to do this? I think we're going to go. Yeah, I think that's fine. Portal Shade and pass.
I'm gonna gentrify. I passed.
do that or this. I'll do that. I take a little bit. Yeah, we're just gonna energy prison here. And we're going to upgrade that. And then I'm debating if I'm doing anything else. Do I care about dealing 5 to this? Great way to buff it. I will actually do you. Gotta just double check your list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop this, give this +5. All right, so
Good.
I'm taking 13.
13.
This will take 1. This will take 2. We're gonna go. Tricks. We're gonna activate. Drop the gizmo here, and then we'll pass.
I'm gonna energy surge a warmonger mod and pass.
Are we okay with this? We're gonna. That's fine. That's fine. That forces that. Actually, is that it? Oh, that's interesting. I could do that. That's actually fine. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go Ghoulish Breaker. Upgrade a level 1 card in my discard pile. That's going to be Experimentation. Which will make me a Gizmo. And then I give something +3. Which will be Tricks. And 2.
Hmm. I'm gonna hunter and have these fight.
Yep.
And that's it.
So I'm taking 10. Take 3. Oh, this has been a brutal draw on my end.
Yeah, neither Necromancer is pretty rough there. We'll do that and pass.
Yep, this gets a buff.
Yeah. Although you're probably gonna death shit, so
I might.
if I had to guess.
Let's see. Start with an activation. That's interesting. Hold on, I'm debating the placement for a second. This is going to go here. And then for my play, recipient experimentation. We're going to make another gizmo. That one's going to go here, and then I'll pass.
Gonna dendrift that one.
Yep. Is that it?
Yeah.
We're gonna place, move, and we'll activate and kill.
Yep.
That's what I got. Taking 16. I'll start with replace. Actually, I think I need my placement over here. So I'm going to activate, make a gizmo, replace, activate, and pass.
Hmm. Gizmo. Hmm. Right. Yeah, I think this. Yeah. Over to you.
We will what's the preference? Replace Ghoulish Breaker. We get to upgrade a card. And then we get to give something +5 attack. And then that's it.
We'll make a gizmo and upgrade a charger, and then a warmonger mod the charger out and kill the blockers.
And so where are you placing it and everything?
Replace the gizmo from the warmonger mod.
All right, so
And
it's
then
gonna
the
get
charger will get +4 to 11, and then can fight these
yeah. I
two.
just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a rough draw on your part.
That's
there,
all
buddy.
good.
Sorry
No, it
about
happens.
that.
That's all part of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where like just did not hit what I needed to, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
But the Dendrify on curve was brutal for me because that was, I think, the breakthrough was really what put me in.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was good stuff. I enjoyed playing against it.
Yeah, I've been playing around with it and trying to find a Utera half with all 6 of the good replace cards.
Yeah.
But here I'm missing the Mauler, but I
For
do have the
sure.
Betrayer Energy Surge, which kind of
Yeah.
makes up for it. So
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
yeah, definitely trying to figure out this replace deck a little bit more.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good stuff. Yeah, today I was just like, I'm playing something silly. Like, there's no competitive viability out of this list, but it's something that I was just like, let's have some fun. And if we do play on the client, it was just something like silly to play on the client as well.
Yeah, it does look super fun. And on the client, I've been playing around with an Arboris Ogom deck.
Yeah.
And I've gotten the Arboris to like 200 power.
That's crazy.
Against the bots, which is funny.
That's awesome.
Although I did report a bug today that I hadn't seen mentioned, which is Ogom level 3. They in the client it's only deploy, give a plant +5 instead of activate, which is what it.
Yeah, I think I came across that once against. I think when I was playing Glorf Glob.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember being like, "Oh, Glorf Glob." Yep.
Only a deploy.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
Very
it's
much.
good stuff. Here, and then it looks like you went first because I had the forge. No, hold on.
No, you went
I went first because I had the forge. It's turn 2.
Yeah.
I was looking at that. So
group meal Cersei, yeah.
First, yeah, that was just like a brutal start too. I'm like, dang. It was like group meal Cersei's Call, like an assassin, and like 1 or 2 other cards that just did nothing. I think it might have been like Walker or something. I'm just like, oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
All right. So
it was a bummer.
No, it's all part of the game. It's all part of variance.
Yeah. Against Nate last round, he was a Dark Forge Strain deck and had a big stealth creature, which I had no way of dealing with. So I had to draw either my like life gain to barely survive or my energy prison, and I did, and ended up winning because of it.
Nice.
But yeah, it was super close.
That's good stuff.
Oh yeah, I think I mentioned, but I met Isaac this past weekend at Con of the North.
Oh yeah, how was Con of the North?
It was amazing. Yeah, there were a sealed event and then the storyline event, which was also sealed, and then a constructed event that we did. And Cameron, my brother, and I were both 8-1 in matches, which was it was nice to do well. But
that's three events though, right? That wasn't one event. That was 9 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, for a second I was like, what event was 9 rounds?
Yeah.
No, that's sick.
Yeah, and 3 events of each 3 rounds.
That's sick. Good job.
In the constructed one, we recently opened a really good life gain green half to go with our Betrayer Glowhive. And yeah, I think I mentioned in the message yesterday, but a 96 power level 3 Swamp Moss, and I ended the game at 104.
Yeah, that's insane.
Which is, pretty nuts. Which he didn't get Krogius out, but I could have tanked a few Krogius hits and been kind of fine, or maybe just traded with it with the Swamp Moss. So I think, it worked out pretty well. It was a lot of fun, and I'm definitely excited to participate in the app. And both of my brothers got a key too, so
nice.
My youngest brother, he hasn't really wanted. He's played a little bit, but he loved the old game, but hasn't really wanted to play since there wasn't an official app. But now, hopefully, he'll be playing a little bit more as well.
Yeah, that's great. It's awesome. I'm hoping that it gets a lot of people playing.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna run get a drink and go to the bathroom, and I'll see you up there.
Sounds good. I'll see you later. All right, so I'm going through and playing a game online on the Steam client. So what's really awesome, because I've been part of the alpha for a long time where it's like kind of hard to find somebody who's playing at the same time. I literally, after our game ended, as we were kind of getting together, I ended up just clicking find a match, and I found and got paired against Nexalutor, which is really nice and really exciting just to be able to jump in a game and just play against somebody and not just the AI. So a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited that this is the new reality. So in this situation, I think I just want to upgrade my Necromancer. I think it could just be PTSD after not seeing it last round. But this is definitely going to get killed. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't. Yep, Dreadbolt. It's a sated batter hide too, which is pretty sick. Having to play, like, I definitely have to play Drix second, otherwise it's going to die. So we're probably, let's see, so we're playing against Brute. Oh, nice. Let's make a Brute. All right, so this is a good Mantis for Nyx. Or a good Nyx for Mantis. I'm hoping that Brute goes in front of the zombie. Yeah, it does. It's not like a Ghoulish Breaker to kill it. Unless they have something else like removal. But I'm going to go all in here, and we're going to... give this +3. We're going to upgrade a card in my discard, which is going to be Rallying War Charger. And I'm probably just going to drop the Drix second. My Stout Drone is real sad right now. But hopefully I'll upgrade it later. Alright, so Summoning Council here definitely helps fill the board, and I'm a little scared of that breakthrough later, because as we just saw in the previous round, there's not a lot of removal in this list. But we're going to go Drix. We're going to activate, make a Gizmo. We're going to pass. So we got our Armored Necromancer, which is nice. Part of me wants to play Darkheart as kind of a little bit of a decoy here. Maybe we will. I don't play enough spells to really benefit from it. But I'm going to do it. We'll see what they play. About 25 minutes left in the round as well. Vine Lash. Goodbye, Gizmo. I actually don't like seeing that Vine Lash for later. Part of me wants to play the Discian Siphon, but I don't want to play it here because there's nothing to really easily kill. So we're going to go Armored Necromancer. We're going to activate, and we're going to upgrade that drone because I will be too sad without it. There's other cards that are probably better, but drone, this is one of my favorite cards to play when I get the chance. I don't play it enough, so I got to prioritize it. I'm pretty glad actually I didn't play any spells, but they're getting 2 zombies here. They played, this is now their second spell. Oh, maybe they're not doing it. I guess let's see. Yeah, they're going Cersei's Call. It's too good of a card. Yeah, makes sense to not block the Necromancer here. I was gonna say, let's see if we maybe actually play a spell this turn, but we're not gonna. We definitely go Drix into Necromancer. And we'll just upgrade, hopefully, the group meal as long as the Necromancer lives. But there's really no reason it should die because it's being played second. So I guess in hindsight, the only risk of playing an online game in between rounds. So when I play against the AI, it's very easy for round ends to just be like, all right, let's just concede. But against a person, I'd feel bad doing that, which luckily we have a lot of time. So that's not going to get to this during this game. But it is a reality to keep in mind. All right, so this is a Raging. They're definitely trying to kill that Dark Heart, which I will happily let them do. I'm going to play the Drix into a lane where it's going to hopefully kill its opposing creature. And then, because we're off Forge, we might as well just drop the Necromancer over the Gizmo and guarantee it's not taking any damage. I could use my ability to kill a level 1 creature, but we're just going to save that, see what happens. They could also make another Brute, so that's one thing to keep in mind. I'm hoping they use that Brute to try to kill my Necromancer, just because I don't care about the level 1 Necromancer anymore. Yep. And I'm happy to not take 6 to the face. No, Vine Lash, though. That's sad. Which means, unfortunately, I think I have to kill that zombie. But we're going to go Necromancer over Gizmo.
Hey, Nathas, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So, I'm sure this will be fixed eventually, but I'm just curious. When we signed up for the Kickstarter, they had a tournament in November with digital decks that were added to our account. Well, they're still on our account. Are we allowed to use them at all?
I would assume so, but Church is here, so he might have an official answer.
Yeah, well, specifically, what's the question?
From the tournament they had for the Kickstarter backers in November, they had a tournament where they gave us 4 decks. I think it was 4 decks, and they were just digital versions.
Right.
Of the new set. And
Oh.
they're still in our account, so I just wonder if we're allowed to use them or not, or if there's any foul play from that.
Those decks, those will never actually be printed. So in terms of like casual play, you're totally able to use those. Organized play, like if you were thinking about using it for, say, tonight's event, set 3 decks aren't technically tournament legal until set 3's been released, unless it's, like special set 3 events. So are you asking if you could use it for something like Saturday's event?
Well, just any tournament in general. I was just curious. Like, no, I wasn't going to play any of them for Saturday's event. I was just curious because they're still in our account. When I loaded I signed in, I looked, and they were still on my account. I was like, oh, that's cool. I was just curious because I haven't used them since that tournament. I was just like, they're sitting there. Maybe I should try to make use of them just for fun.
So if I remember, those are the ones that everybody had access to, weren't they? Or am I misremembering?
No, they were all unique for the players.
Oh, okay.
We all got different digital decks.
Right. So, you can keep using them for whatever. I don't know in terms of digital client if those ones are getting ported over yet, because I don't know exactly where things are with set 3 and the digital client. I'll find more out about that tomorrow, but I would think in terms of any tournaments that people are putting on, if it's an official one, you wouldn't be able to use them until set 3 is released, or if it's a special set 3 event. But if it's something like this, then you just ask the tournament organizer. So you'd ask Nathas, hey, is it cool if I use this? And then it's pretty much up to their discretion. Because my default, the overall goal is that people are playing and having fun. And as long as the decks that you got wouldn't be causing somebody else to not have fun, then I don't see a problem with it. But I would defer to the specific event organizers for their preference for stuff like that. So that's just me.
Yeah, I was thinking of maybe next month they've got two monthly leagues. One of them's a lab league where you can kind of bring just change decks all the time or whatever. I guess I haven't done it yet, but I was thinking maybe that might be a good time to play with them or play around with them. But I'll see.
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
ask.
Yeah.
So you said it's not cool if we play those decks because someone might not be having fun, but some of these guys play decks and I don't really have fun playing against them. You know what I mean? So.
Oh no!
I'm just kidding.
No. Please don't hold anything I say as official.
Listen. I'm literally playing a double flame jet deck. I'm the guy that no one has fun playing against, okay? Like, I know.
I had fun playing against your deck, even though I got crushed. You know who would like your deck is Cardboard Newt.
Yeah?
Oh, does it got dinosaurs?
I think you're the MVP. Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of dinos.
Double flame jet, dinosaurs, spell sprites. Hey, okay, so listen. I just had a board game show up that I backed on Kickstarter. Kickstarter 3 years and 3 months ago.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's called Primal the Awakening.
At least they pulled through. That's a
Dude,
long time.
I know. I was like, the longer it got out, I was like, oh gosh, dude.
Yeah, normally after a year you don't expect anything, but
they were still putting out updates. I'm glad too because it was $380 and then like $80 shipping.
Oof, that's an investment.
No, it's huge.
Yeah, that's rough. I wish they had some sort of protection on some of that stuff. There's been some bad stuff on Kickstarter with the more expensive stuff.
Okay, so this is just the base game, and it's 21 pounds.
What's the workout?
It's ridiculous.
As in the cost or the weight?
No. As in the weight of the base game. It came with 4 expansions as well that should be coming in the next month or so.
That's why it was $80 to ship.
No, I know, and I knew all this going in. I just didn't know it would be a 3-year wait.
So it's a lifestyle game in that your new lifestyle is bodybuilding.
Right. More like setting up and tearing down this game. Just
so
like,
city planner.
What are you doing tonight? Well, I was thinking about putting the game up that's been on my table for a week. So.
Yeah, I'd like to play the game tomorrow night. So tonight I'm going to set it up.
Right. Exactly. Planning. Cool. It's wild that 2 Kickstarters kind of on the same day, right? Like this client that we got access to finally, and this one showed up.
The secret is we've actually all been waiting to play SolForge for your other Kickstarter to arrive. That's been the metric.
No, I'm sure the SolForge community was like, this one random game, we're waiting for it. Sorry, I was just kind of hyped. So
no, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing.
You're good.
And it looks like there is about 12 minutes left in the round. No, not the Dreadbolt. If we're gonna upgrade anything, might as well be this. I put all my eggs in the drone basket. I don't regret anything though. Oh, that's actually brutal here. So now they're gonna fill their lane with brutes. So basically, I need a miracle. Walker's interesting here because I could go Walker into Commanding Shambler, and I could kill the Oak Father. So I think that's the plan. Oh, but I'm second as well. So Walker now definitely goes here. Kill the Oak Father. Now the Commanding Shambler unfortunately doesn't kill anything, but it does keep my zombie alive unless something gets buffed here. I feel like right now the biggest stress is just hoping that I get to finish this game. So I guess at this point, if I'm blocking anything, I might as well block the 1 extra damage. So neither of my creatures dies. I take 18. Now the hope is that I hit a Necromancer here. Okay, a Drix is not bad at all. Especially because we're going to go Necromancer into Commanding Shambler. Maybe not. That Vine Lash is brutal here. Funny thing is, I don't even remember the level 2 Vine Lash being played. Alright, so we got 2 Shamble triggers. So we are going to use the Necromancer. Now the question is there anything better to pull? And the answer is no. Where to go? Necromancer, activate, Shambler, and then that's all I can use. Alright. So at least we're gonna have a pretty big swing with all of the Shambler damage. My real shot here is hitting my other Necromancer, which I did. Okay, we got the Ghoulish Breaker, we got the Necromancer, we got the War Charger. So we are in a pretty good spot. Especially because we could like Necromancer the group meal into tech upgrade or something. At that point, tech upgrade's probably our best bet, or Portal Shade. So Rallying War Charger is definitely the last thing we're gonna play. Activate this for over here. We're gonna play the Armored Necromancer. We're gonna play the group meal into the tech upgrade. Got 2 zombies. That's 1 and deal 7 to something. Deal 7 damage here. Live Drix armor. Well, actually, I probably want Drix to die here, but that's fine. Then we end our turn. So we go Ghoulish Breaker into Rallying War Charger into our ability. So yeah, I actually think we're in a good spot. Unless they block the Drix, which is the smart thing to do. So maybe I should have used it the other way around. Yeah, I punted. That's fine. We're still gonna do a 5-point life swing here. Soul Siphon. Get rid of this. We'll give that plus 10 plus 10. Then we'll go Ghoulish Breaker. Doesn't really matter which one. Actually, this is gonna die. So that's 3 and 3. So I actually am good. So I can't play my Rallying War Charger. I cannot believe I pulled that one out. Alright, and I'm going to go remind the last game that there's 2 minutes remaining. Hey guys, just a heads up that there's 2 minutes in the round left.
Oh man, I'm playing. Okay,
No worries.
Good.
I'm hurrying. This could be it. 1, 2, 3.
All right, I just let them know that there's 2 minutes left, so we should be done shortly. I do actually think that the list that I just played is not a bad list for just random online queues, because it's got some really strong synergies, but it's nothing that's gonna like go super crazy. So that turn, the Shambler kind of luckily was able to win me that game through the client. But I'm gonna start a solo battle just in case the last game goes a little longer. And I'll pick a fast list. I feel like this is a fast one, and I'll play it against a double Forge Seal Mantis Swamp Moss life gain list. So me being on Forge, that's unfortunate that there is no spells in my hand, but we'll go Bartok. As crazy as it is, I think I just want to upgrade this Pipe Maiden. Just not take the damage. That Mantis just killed my thing, but it's okay.
No, I had to play that one card. I had to play.
Just so you guys
the
know, it's
regenerator.
time in the round, so you just finish this turn and you get to play one more turn, and then that'll be it.
Oh, we're done. We just finished. Yeah.
Oh, no worries.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, these guys would have.
All right. So everything is submitted. So I'm just gonna double check results. So Bill, you won yours.
Yes.
Thomas, you won yours.
Confirmed.
Cardboard Newt, you won yours.
Yeah.
And then Isaac, you won yours.
Yep.
All right. So like I said before, even though this is over 8 people, just because this is on a weeknight, there's only 3 rounds tonight. So this upcoming round is going to be the last. So thank you so much for everybody for joining today. After the final round, you're welcome to stick around till the end, or you're welcome to leave right after your game is over. Just make sure you submit your results before you sign off. And then all the results from today, as well as every event that I run this year, is going to be added onto a circuit leaderboard. So as long as you have 8 points by the end of March, then you will automatically qualify for an invitational that I'll be doing in April. So you get points based on your standing at the end of an event. So if you come in first place, you'll get the total number of points equal to the number of people who join. So whoever wins tonight is going to get 10 points. The least amount of points you could get is 1, and it's kind of distributed down between there. So I keep track of that on a Google Doc for anyone who hasn't played on any of these events before, or a Google Sheet. So you could keep track of your standings. So all my events are free to enter, and sometimes we'll be prizing on individual ones, but just I would say if you're interested in playing in that invitational, just make sure you join more events and just get to 8 points at least by the end of the month or end of March. So with that, I'm going to start the final round.
Thank you, Nathas.
No problem.
Thank you.
1%.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got Bill versus Kate at table 1, Carly versus Jerch at table 2, Thomas versus Cardboard Dude at table 3,
Ring it.
Isaac versus me at table 4, and then Todd versus Nate at table 5. So good luck, everyone.
Now, I've got a question for the tournament organizer. Is there a rule in place about using kind language? Because I'm worried that this opponent might trash talk the crap out of me on this one.
I would say...
You know it, 100%.
I would say trash talk is accepted. As long as you say sorry at the very end.
Encouraged
even. Nobody else join table 2 unless you want to hear some very foul language from an individual here. And then a grown man
person, Brian.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh man. All right, good luck, everyone. Well.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Do you want to play on Tabletop Simulator? Do you want to play on the client?
Well, since we're playing for what, 5th and 6th place, maybe we can play on the client.
That works if you want. So let me just start the timer of the round and everything. I can't type. I just spelled every word wrong and had to retype every one of the words that I just did. All right, set up round timer start. All right, so if you want, send me over your Steam username or Steam friend code, or I could do that for you actually. Whatever's easier.
I just tossed it over.
Unacceptable. How's your day going though?
Going good.
Good stuff.
I got a couple games in on the client, so I was excited to see that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was able to like literally in between rounds, I was just like, let me see if I could match with anybody, and I did, and I was like, oh man, this is great.
It's fast too.
Yeah. All right, so let me actually change my list back to the one I'm playing for today. I'll go friend battle. Well, I hope I'm on the right build because right now it only shows that Namrog is online.
I thought I clicked accept.
No, I see that you're my friend. So
Okay.
I just sent you a challenge. Did you get any notification on Steam? I hope. Actually, do me a favor. What's the version number at the top right of your screen?
3.12.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure because there's a chance that I'm still somehow on the like beta or alpha build. Although I've been playing online against random people. Are you open right now in SolForge?
Yeah, I saw your thing click up in Steam. I don't know where it went.
Oh, okay. So actually, what you should do here, I'm gonna hit cancel. Go hit challenge friend. So find me on the friend battle. You hit challenge, and I'll know where to go to get that.
Okay. Doesn't friend battle is blank for me. So
Blank
I
for
wonder if,
you.
yeah.
Hold on, there was something that people were doing to fix it. So we'll give this like a minute or two of trying, and worst case, we'll just jump into tabletop.
Okay.
So let me see if I could find. So they said grayed out. So I know I saw a bunch of messages back and forth about it earlier today. Maybe they don't have a solution for the bug. That's unfortunate. So here, let me try one more time. So I hit challenge friend. Did you get another notification from Steam?
Yep. And it says I have accepted an invitation to play. And we're kind of at a standstill.
Oh no. All right. So this is the last thing we'll do, and I hope that we don't get paired against random people. On the count of like go, so cancel out of that. We'll have to see what's going on with this friend battle not working properly. But we're gonna hit online battle on the count of 3 and hope that we get paired against each other.
There's no stream snipers, just waiting.
Oh, I know, right? So you have your deck loaded up, the one that you're playing for today?
Yes.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. I hit it literally when I said the number 2. So let's see if it matches us. Worst case, I feel bad. Did you say find a match loading? No, I paired against someone else. I feel so bad that I'm literally about to forfeit.
Fail on somebody.
All right. I feel bad. So
I'll cancel
what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play it on tabletop.
Okay.
I feel like a dick, and but I wanted to try because this is the way that we used to connect when we were in alpha. But now there's so many people. So yeah, I guess I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the ability to do matches and friend invite. But the only person it showed for me online was Namrog, which is interesting because
Yeah,
he was also an alpha tester.
I can't even pull up my friends list. Like when I played Neverend earlier today, we just did the same thing you did, just 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So my tournaments is also blanked out. I don't know.
Yeah, the tournaments is blocked out for everyone though.
Okay.
All right. Do you want me to make the room or do you want to make it?
Go ahead. I'm still
All right.
loading up.
So password's gonna
Yeah,
be
the only
1, 2,
issue
3.
I ran in. Okay. The only issue I ran into the client is I had 5 abilities that were in the deploy batch, and I had my every setting on like the fastest it can go, and I had to rewind like 3 of them. By that time, the 2-minute turn timer was nearing
Oh no.
the end. So I'm like, there needs to be a little more time on the turn.
So were you playing
For-
Summoning Stitcher or were you playing something else?
No, I was playing the deck I played the last tournament I was in with you. I think that was a week ago or so. It was just a mage deck that had like Lightning Brand and Scipion Augmentation and a bunch of like spell after spell after spell. So I haven't tried the Stitcher yet.
So the Stitcher, Eli played it against me like a long time ago, and you have to do every click manually. So if you're going to do an infinite combo with Summoning Stitcher,
You're gonna win on time.
yeah, basically you have 2 minutes to click as many times as you possibly can.
Oh, 2 minutes. Yeah, that's right, because there's a timer. Well, that's a nerf. My screen's slightly messed up. If you want to hit rewind time for a sec or something. It is now fixed. Cool.
Awesome. And when you were accepting the invite, was it on the client or was it in Steam? It was in Steam, correct?
In Steam.
Yeah,
Yep.
because you weren't
Nothing
getting
popped up
anything
on
in the client.
Yeah. Let's see. I will send you my deck list because my Forgeborn is not showing up for anybody.
Sounds
And it's
good.
the one I'm using.
Mad Winter. You monster. No, I'm just kidding.
I just opened it at Con of the North, my first Mad Lab, so I was pumped. Yep. I might not have the partner for it, but it's fun.
Dang, this is sick though. Well, I could still see the backside too, which is nice.
Okay.
Tormenting Ranger. Yeah, this is fun. All right, I see how it is. And then you've got, let's see, so you got Nanotech Disruptor, Enhance, and then Inspire. All right, good stuff. I'm ready. Oh yeah, I was about to say I'm ready when you are, but I'm the one who has the start button. I like feel really guilty for forfeiting that game immediately.
Did you recognize the name?
No, I didn't even look. I just saw it wasn't yours.
All right. I'm going to... Oh my goodness. This is strange. So let's Synapse and do a Red Bolt and pass.
All right, I see how it is. Still have that stupid card, which is do I not play this for the risk of that being the card you have? Or I think I'm going to be greedy. I think there's only one card that punishes me. No, there's 2 cards that punish me if I do that. If I do this, it's 1 card. Ready to go, Stout Drone. I hate you with all of my heart.
Either way was telegraphing, like, do I do Necrovive or do I do... I probably should have done Necrovive and then kept Dreadbolt, because if you had a creature that brings out 2 creatures, that would have looked pretty stupid, but...
I just really wanted my drone to live through this. I was like, oh, this will be great.
Giant butted drone. What in the world?
Oh, I know. But it's upgraded, so that's really what I need. And I guess if I'm going to upgrade anything, it's going to be this.
Aren't you sick of drones yet?
No. It's been a long time since I've played a drone. See, now I don't get a 4/8. I only get a 3/1 to trade with your Synapse. So that's all I got. This is awkward. Oh, I guess this line actually works because of the fact that we're playing in Tabletop Simulator, not the client. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that we're playing here. So I'm going to play Abyssal Necromancer. I'm going to activate. We're going to upgrade. Do I actually... Like, Tech Upgrade's a better card to upgrade, but part of me wants to get that Gizmo. I'm going to get that Gizmo. So I'm going to upgrade.
Oh yeah,
Experimentation.
that was one of the things in the batch. That's why I was rewriting it. Was a freaking
Yeah, so it's just right now Experimentation's second ability doesn't work from hand or graveyard.
Yep.
It's something that's on the bug list though.
All right, I'm going to. I'm gonna repurpose Page Walker into nothing and pass.
You actually did have the digitized too, because that was the one I was like, all right, if you have digitized and I played the virtuo or the drone in front of the virtuoso, that would have been really sad. All right.
Oh, I had every answer.
You had every answer. You're a monster. All right, and then
Except for me playing digitized would have been not an answer for anything. That's the only
true.
card in this deck where I'm like, no.
We'll go Rallying War Charger.
Oh, I should have killed that stupid.
This one gets +4/+4.
Holy crap! Sure, and he's movable. All right, so that guy's gonna hit me for sure.
I'm into you.
Unless.
No unless.
No, I'm for sure getting hit. So.
No.
So I went for upgrades instead of the play I should have done. So we're gonna upgrade. I'll take 5. It's a mage. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm going to upgrade a commanding creeper. The spell I'm gonna play is no scientist, but I get to play a little guy here.
Yeah.
That's me.
All right, so this will take 1. This will take 3.
Okay. Yes, that's kind of a thing. I'm gonna Lyria. It's another mage, so I'll do that at the end. I only have one level 1, which is the tormenting. You don't have a minion. And then I do my upgrade, which is going to be, unfortunately, an Alamancer. That would be fun to play right now, but nope.
Interesting.
I'll pass.
How do I want to do this? I guess we will. Play Drix. Make a Gizmo. We're going to activate. Might help if I. There we go. We're going to upgrade. I feel like it's got to be Tech Upgrade. I want it to be Steadfast Walker. So if I want it to be Steadfast Walker, do I just do that? No. We're going Tech Upgrade. And then we'll pass.
Oh, man. Necromancer's gonna hit everything. Fun. Yeah, I can't take care of him, so I'm gonna be taking damage. Go here. And Scientist Lane will go. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Not Scientist Lane. Minion Lane. Alright. Go ahead.
I guess what I've got to do then. Start by mobilitying here. Then we'll go Dizzy and Siphon. We're going to deal 3 to you. I'm going to gain 3. We're going to destroy the Drix. And we're going to play a Circe's Call. So this is spell number 2. Oh, actually 3.
I got one, yeah.
All right, that actually makes things even better. All right, that's what I got. So this will die. 2. We got an Abyssal Trigger. Oof. Now this is a hard choice. I think either way, we play this first. Yeah. So I'm going to go Ghoulish Breaker. We're going to give this +5. And then we have to do, well, I gotta look at your Forge Barn again. So it's Neotech Disruptor. So then we definitely destroy that. And then 2.
That's me.
I'll replace with a Rallying War Charger.
Nice. Well, at least I got my guy flipped. Alright. I have Nano for 2 megas.
2 megas.
And I guess this one trades. My goodness. These are all a problem. Unless I try to do... I can
You
trade
can
himself out.
also activate before you do anything and transform. So that's definitely what you do first.
Yes. Oh, I have to activate to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that.
So the thing is, if
So
you kill himself, you can deal 6
Then I
damage or
can-
something, and then you get.
I can do 6 there, and then I get a random block there. Yeah, let's do that. I want more damage on this one. Alright. And then this goes. Oh man, I just want to kill your war chargers. Those things are annoying. Alright, let's kill myself here and do 6 damage. Oh, that's not gonna work. I did have it right. Holy cow. I've done this before.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Alright. Let's do the gizmo to chump there. The 6 damage original plan. Okay, that's why. Alright.
Alright.
That's all I got.
So we got trade. And you take
8. Where's my neck revive? Right there.
What?
Okay.
I guess we kill a thing that doesn't have mobility.
Mobility 2 is not great. I'm gonna go here. I do have 1 level 1.
Nice.
And
That's pretty solid in that lane too.
yes.
Hmm.
At level 3, I had him in there with a level 3 page walker, so he just kept reanimating. And my mages got +3/+3, which was fun.
That is crazy.
I don't think we're gonna get there in this game, but I mean, it's a thing.
I guess what we'll do, I'll deal 7 to your Illyria.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass.
Dang, you're supposed to move him first. All right.
That's why I had
so
to do that first.
Guess I could have done 4 damage there. I'm gonna have to. Alright, I'm flipping my thing. I'll do this. Every replacement's 4 damage. I'll just do the only replacement there. Just here.
Yeah.
Alright. That's me.
All mobility. I'll play my boy. 214.
Alright.
I'll take 2. And I'll take 4. Part of me is like, oh, I want to play this, but I don't want to trap my War Charger. Although you have the ability to move stuff around. So we're going to go Drix, activate. Or not move stuff around. You have the ability to block. So we'll just drop this here and then pass.
There. Pass.
I don't want this to die. A mobility 2. And I will. Dreadbolt is still a card. Let's see if you've discarded it. No, you have not. All right, so we're going to place the gizmo. Oh, maybe it's try to push here. I think this is the move. So I'm going to play an adaptive assassin. So this is going to get +2/+2 from the gizmo, +2/+2 from the Drix, and then it gets +2 attacks out of the Forge.
Gross. I thought my worst problem was the drone. That is not the case. I do have.
Dang.
And that guy gets +1 for zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
This will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will take 5. This will die. And then I get to upgrade a card, which will be. Oh. I'll go. We'll make a mega.
Nice. Oh boy. All right. So.
Okay, so I've got.
Mine's enhanced. Yours is deal 6. Oof. If I just open a lane, this guy's free to roam. So I can't kill him. So. Things are looking up. Let's go. Here I have robot in play. Go there. And I'll pass.
We'll start by. This is an interesting decision. So this is going to die anyway. So do I do anything about this? Do that. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So I'm going to play a Dizzy and Siphon to deal 4, gain 4. will destroy the Rallying War Charger to play a card for free, which is going to be so you're gonna block stuff. We're gonna go Cutthroat Fiend. We're gonna destroy. Is it gonna be this or this? Yeah, I can't believe I'm about to destroy Drix. And then 2.
Here, you have 3 ways to beat me that I can see. Maybe 4. All right, let's do. I have to try to get some lanes blocked. So, I guess does that matter? Not really. Yeah. So I'm gonna use my enhance, bring in a gizmo, and upgrade the tormenting ranger to kill their. All right, that's me.
We will. So I'll do that. Okay, with that. It's 10. Yeah. We'll deal 6, gain 6. And we'll drop Ghoulish Breaker, give this +8.
Nice.
No level 3s though, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, then it's not a good play.
Well, either way, it's 10 to be able to push.
Oh, I know things.
You're right. I'll have to let me rewind real quick. No, but yeah, this was definitely. I would say this game it went well. Like this deck is very finicky. I would say, but it has its games where it could do some crazy stuff. But overall, it's just more kind of silly.
I think the only game I won today, we went to time. Otherwise, I don't even know if I would have won. So, but it was fun. I've never messed around with the Mad Lab before. Can't wait to figure out a pair.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see it. And this list looks pretty sick. So definitely, like, I really like minion related decks with Madla Winter. Just because like the more minions you could shoot out and then go crazy with a lot of the synergies. Like I feel like just a nice green blue could be pretty sick.
Yeah, my Transcendent Biologist. Not that I need
Yeah.
another sign because there's 4 in this deck, but just as another minion payoff type thing. But none of my Transcendent Biologist decks are all that great. But
I might have a couple if you want to try to work something into a trade.
yeah, I'll see what you got. See if I can get some giant minions running around with the holy trio of Lycian Rain and a bunch of Oakfather stuff.
Yeah, it's insane. I know Cade was actually playing like a ton of like minion replace generate Oakfathers today. That was pretty fun.
Is Transcendent Biologist, he's not in the newest set, is he? Set 2?
I don't think it's in set 2. I think it's just set 1.
Okay.
I think they had to take out stuff like Lycian Rain and Biologist because of the fact that they had Glowhive Nursery. So if you could have all 4 in a deck, that would be stupid.
Yeah, that's true. I did not submit this one. It.
Yeah, but I'm hoping they figure out the friend thing soon.
Yeah, otherwise I might make a lot of people mad just joining and bailing.
Yeah. Especially because the event's this weekend. So they're going to have it fixed before this weekend, 100%. Let me double check to see where the round is at.
I'll just make sure not to play that card that you had, experimentation.
Oh, true. Yeah, and like obviously, like for this weekend's tournament, like Darkheart, unless they not Darkheart, Rumble Spark, unless they fix that, could also be something that someone might bring for a silver event, and then be like, wait, it doesn't flip again.
All right.
So that's the kind of thing.
So I was playing on George's computer at Con of the North.
Yeah.
And I flipped Rumble Heart or Rumble Spark into a full board, so there's nowhere to put it. I'm like, let's see what happens. Well, his whole head took up the screen, and it like lagged out for 5 seconds, and then finally just disappeared. Like it did it how it was supposed to, but it was like the best animation. It just showed Rumble Heart, whatever the embodiment's face. Like it's the whole screen.
That's
I
so
should have
funny.
screenshot
You
it.
should have. Also,
They may have gotten it fixed because he reported it. I doubt they got it fixed. I don't think that's an important thing to fix because it actually works out. Showed it's just a really funny animation.
I love it. It happened once, I think, for me, maybe now that you mention it, but it's not super common for sure. Like, I wonder what causes
and
it.
It's the wrong play too. I mean, you throw away your Rumble for nothing, basically.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those things where I'm like playing a game like, man, this game would have been insane if I could flip back my Rumble Spark again. Because I did a lot of play testing with my what's it called, Furious Shard back Rumble Spark deck, and it's just like it dies once, and you're like, no, it doesn't come back, and then you see all the triggers still happen, so it will still trigger to say try to flip it, but then it doesn't flip. So it's like you just get reminded every time, like, oh man, this could have flipped. Oh no, this could have flipped too.
Well, when's the last time you tried to flip it twice?
A couple days ago. It's on their bug list. It's one of those things that it's for all soul binds. They get played the first time, but once they're removed, so if it stays on the board and then flips like something like Sultar and Honor Guard turns into Elite Honor Guard, as long as it's still on the board, it'll be fine. But if it dies, it just kind of goes into the abyss.
Oh, okay.
Also, Cardboard Newt mentioned, because they've been playing some Mad Lab stuff too, that they do think that their purple is better than their blue. Their purple blue is better than their green blue. They said it has a little bit more oomph. So I've never actually played through with Mad Lab, so definitely something to take to heart. Is you're probably on the right track.
Yeah, I really like Ghastly Renewal. And, I really didn't have anything to bring back, but
Yeah.
if I had some Shamblers or something stupid, go wide with minions and do that. But
while we're waiting for everyone to get back and stuff, do you want to try one more time to pair together? And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I guess we'll play against random people.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so let's X out of tabletop. What kind? Do you want to play the same decks? Do you want to play something different?
I'll probably play something different.
Yeah. Something competitive, less competitive.
Let's see here. More competitive than my deck, less competitive than your deck. So how's that?
Than the one I played right now?
Yeah.
All right, so then I'll play something interesting, not anything crazy. You know what I'll do is I'll play my double Sultar, which makes me feel bad because it doesn't reflip. All right, so it looks like my stream broke, but I just put it back on, so we're back live again. All right, so we can definitely try. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll try to do an online battle just by going online. And then let me check to see the current status of the event. We've got 2 games still going, so we're good.
Okay.
right, so yeah, right now Isaac and I are working on getting a matchmaking game going. We just finished our game for the tournament, and
Just bought a
the
Shard King deck, and I guess I didn't combine it with the deck I need. So
yeah, the friend battle is not working properly, so we're gonna just
let me
try to
combine
queue
these,
together.
and we can do the 1, 2, 3.
Sounds good. Yeah, just let me know whenever you're ready.
Sounds good. All right, I'm ready. So on 3.
All right, do you want to count it down?
Sure. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Let's see if we get paired. I guess if we don't, we could still hang out and talk while we play against other people randomly. But I hope that we end up getting paired.
I'm facing Young Gumbo.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and I just found a match as well, which is awesome that there's so many matches.
Definitely.
Oh, I'm playing against Cardboard Newt. This is a nightmare. Oh, that's so funny. And they're playing Mad Lab. I should just concede, just because it would be pretty mean.
Boost his win percentage.
No. They immediately flipped their Nexus core as well. But I do really appreciate the fact that you could just kind of play randomly against somebody and not really have to talk or anything like that. So it's like you could kind of just get in a game and not have to really think about it.
Yeah, I played one earlier, and I was like talking through my move, and it's like all automated. It's like, oh yeah, you kind of know what's going on. It was just kind of a hard habit to break of be like, I'm doing this and this and this, and the game does it for you.
Exactly.
Oh, nice. My checkout opponent deck list is actually working this time.
Oh, nice.
He might not have had his on share mode, but
And I'm about to get crushed by Cardboard Newt. This is the worst day of my life. I'm just kidding.
I don't know who this young Dumbo is, but I'm not winning this game, so. All I know is I'm about to get a biting proc, which is 1 in 100.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm just getting obliterated right now. Part of me just wants to forfeit so Cardboard Nuke can't beat me. That's the dream, right? I'm gonna die in style. It looks like the last match is done as well. So let's jump into the main chat.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so it looks like everyone is done. So I am going to submit the final results, or I'll check with who's here. So to confirm, Cade, you on yours?
Yep.
Carly, you on yours? It looks like Carly and Church are both gone. Cardboard New, you on yours?
Yep.
I beat Isaac, and then Nate. Todd, how did yours go? Did Nate win?
Yeah, he did.
All
Yep.
right, so let me finalize the round.
About to win another game too.
Not if I concede first.
Oh my goodness. I wasn't even like trying to stream snipe.
All right, so we've got Cade ended up coming in first. Bill came in second. I got third. Carly got fourth. Cardboard Newt got fifth. Notice how I'm saying Cardboard Newt and not your name.
I know.
Nate got sixth. Thomas got seventh.
Me confused.
Church got eighth. Isaac got ninth. And Todd got 10th. So thank you, everybody who's joined. This has been a lot of fun for this event. All these results are going to be put onto my tracker before the end of the night. And then from there, I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. And I'll see you for the next event, which will likely be either this weekend or early next week.
Cool, man.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
having
doing
us,
it.
Nathas.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Sam.
Anytime. All right, have a good one, everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Cardboard Note, I guess I'll hit done. I'll let you kill me. I should have conceded. But yeah, as soon as I saw...
Mad Lab. We talked about Mad Lab and made me want to play Mad Lab and try my
I know.
green half with Nova. So
And then as soon as I like came in with like my mid-tier to low-tier Soltar deck, and I saw you, and I'm like, no!
yeah,
It's okay.
as soon as I saw you pop on my screen, I'm like, I can't look at this the stream anymore.
That's so
I'm
funny.
gonna hide away. And then I didn't mute you, and all I heard was, I'm going to concede. I'm going to concede. I'm going to concede.
That's so funny. All right. Part of me wants to be like try to play one more online, but I do need to submit all the results for everything before I go to bed. So I am gonna head out. But thank you everyone who joined. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Thanks for putting it on.
That's cool.
Have a good one, guys.
Yep.
All right, and then so that's what I got for today. So anyone who is signed up for the closed beta, just remember that has been gone live today. So you'll get an email with your code to get in and get access. So online matchmaking is working. It seems like there's a ton of people playing, which is great. So you could get games against people, you could play against the AI, and it looks like the friend request codes are going to be working sometime soon. So thanks everyone who tuned in for my event today. Like I said before, I'll be running something likely either this weekend or sometime next week. Although there is the Stoneblade Silver event on the client for this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So anyone who's interested in playing in a tournament on the client, that's definitely a great way to go. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.